One of the biggest debates among exercisers are the benefits of bodyweight workouts versus free weight workouts. If you ask someone who is a regular gym goer, a friend who is a workout enthusiast, or even a personal trainer, a lot of times you will find that you are given strong opinions from the person that you're consulting with on which style of workout is more worthwhile. Impairing most of us to never fully be able to get the true story on the differences between bodyweight workouts and using free weights for our exercises, and finding what works best for our own bodies and for our own goals. This topic seems to spark such strong opinions from one end of the spectrum and all the way through to the other end of the spectrum that I figured it was about time we really got down to the fundamental logistics of what each of these two styles of workouts is actually bringing to the table. Bodyweight exercises, or what is often referred to as calisthenics, are extremely convenient and effective ways of getting in workouts when we are unable to get to the gym, but also have a variety of other factors we will touch on that are generally best suited in helping build fundamental movement for the person using them. It may seem somewhat obvious that one of the greatest benefits of bodyweight exercises is the minimal need of any outside equipment. This means that you could potentially save money on a gym membership, don't need to run out and buy an array of heavy weights and gym equipment. But it may be something to consider that while bodyweight exercises do use the weight of our own bodies for an exercise, there are in fact multiple bodyweight exercises that utilize relatively inexpensive or free equipment, such as pull-up bars, parallel bars for dips, or the use of resistance bands, just to name a few. However, in many of these cases, these items can either be purchased online or in stores for much less than a long-term gym membership, or you can find multiple calisthenic bars set up in local parks or makeshift your own stability equipment using tables, stools, or chairs in your own home. But it might just be more realistic to just keep your membership to the gym either way. It has often been brought up as a point that those who are newer to working out or just getting back into the swing of things are better off sticking to bodyweight exercises to help steer clear of possible impending injuries that can be more significant with the heavier or more unstable free weights. And while it is true that a dumbbell has more potential for damage if dropped or the improper weight is used incorrectly in a movement, it is also possible to get injured by improperly exercising while just using your body weight alone. Perhaps the focus here should be more on if you are familiar and confident in patterns of functional movement before taking on a workout routine that has you moving with or without weight in any way that is putting your body at risk for potential injury. And while you can in fact progress bodyweight exercises as someone would similarly do with adding on more weight while attempting to gain power or strength, these progressions are a bit more complex when using bodyweight alone than simply being able to pick up a heavier dumbbell for the exercise. Instead, in bodyweight movements, progressing exercises is done by changing the variation of the alignment of our stance, by either putting our exercises at an incline or decline position, or changing an exercise from being unilateral in stance to doing the same movement only utilizing one arm or one leg instead of two for the exercise, creating a more unstable stance during the movement. You can also add resistance in the form of a band to create push or pull using the band weight against or away from our bodies to create resistance or weight in an exercise. But whether you are utilizing any added exercise tools or simply using 100% body weight, the majority of these exercises are causing us to utilize our entire body or multiple muscle groups to complete each and every movement, which can be a great way to increase heart rate, get a more full body workout in, strengthen our body for functional everyday movements, and get in our more complex array of exercises. But it also makes isolating specific muscle groups a bit more difficult. Isolation workouts are used in creating stronger or larger muscles in a specific muscle group and is used quite often in the case of recovering a precise area from an injury, giving free weights the leg up and being much easier to work on specific targeted muscle groups. Free weight exercises are those workouts that are done with such free weights as dumbbells or barbells and are most commonly used as static loads to be moved from point A to point B. Because the use of free weights help in working target muscle groups and stabilizers, they are great at building strong, balanced physiques. Among the benefits of using free weights is their potential to be used in helping improve bone density, tendon strength, and strengthening your metabolism. Being as most of our everyday lifting is done with a variation of weights and movements, from lifting a pack of water to getting a box down from a shelf, being able to use a particular weight of free weights for a large variety of strengthening movements can be the difference between getting injured at work or home for putting too much weight on our bodies in an improper fashion, to training our bodies to be able to functionally and properly lift, shift, and distribute weight without injury. Free weights gives us the ability to simplify progression. By simply moving from a lighter weight to a heavier weight, we are able to continue the processes of building greater strength. The same concept applies when attempting to build muscle, which can be done by creating more volume on our muscles by increasing the number of sets, reps, and amount of weight to each exercise. Specific exercises with loaded weights are ideal for strengthening muscular imbalances, since it's easy to target individual muscle groups. For this type of focus, free weights can be a very effective way to exercise these areas. And as we all learn very quickly upon weight training, we each often have a stronger or more dominant side over the other in an exercise. And because we are able to choose the specific weight and number of sets and reps we are doing for either side, it makes adjusting our weaker side to catch up with our more dominant side a much easier possibility. And when it comes down to it, there is no right answer for everyone in a general sense. And in fact, I would personally suggest the use of both body weight and free weights throughout your workout routines to help in creating and maintaining core strength and functional movement, along with strengthening and gaining muscle and power. It seems like the best answer here is to know what your goals are and choose your exercises accordingly.